Hello again. Hi, I'm Dr. Tamara Beckford, and I'm going to welcome you to Inside the EntreMD Business School. I have another one of my lovely colleagues here, Dr. Isabel. Hi, Dr. Isabel.
Hi, Dr.
So
Beckford.
I want you to introduce yourself. Tell us all about your business and your location.
Absolutely. So I'm Dr. Amigues. I'm a rheumatologist, double trained, once in France, once in the US. And I landed in the incredible, beautiful Denver, Colorado. I'm in love with this city and the people of Denver and Colorado in general. I have opened the first direct care / concierge medicine rheumatology practice in Colorado. And it is thriving. I'm loving it. I have never had so much fun. I don't even want to say working, but being a physician, because I don't feel like I'm working. I've never had such fun being a physician that I have right now. I'm just so happy here.
Oh,
Yeah.
wow.
Yeah.
How exciting. So, the first direct care specialty rheumatology clinic in Denver, Colorado.
Yeah.
Alrighty. So now that you know you're there, 2023, tell us what were some of your tangible wins, best tangible wins of 2023 within your business?
So I opened the practice, and that was that was scary at first because I mean I guess it's still scary because in 2019 I had stage 4 breast cancer, and it's a cancer that can come back because I have BRCA2. And doing this, you realized you're like, well, and also, sorry, and I'm also divorced, so I'm a single mom. I mean, my ex-husband is amazing, and he's just super supportive, actually, honestly. But what it means is that I'm on my own, right? And so what it means also is like in my mind in 2023, at the beginning of 2023, what was well, really, I thought about this in mid 2022 after I had joined the school, was really like, okay, do I have the guts to do this? Do I have the guts to open a practice where really I'm my own boss, I'm making my own money, and if there is anything that happens, it's on me. So that's a huge win for me. Like it's a tangible win. Like opening the practice is also saying, hey, I believe in the future. And
Mm-hmm.
also I wanted to create something so that I would not have any regrets about my life. And I could not continue with the insurance-based practice. I wanted to offer more to my patients and also offer more to myself. So then I opened. It has been in the black since the first month. I've never been in the red ever.
So you've
I
been
have
profitable from day one.
I've been profitable from day one,
Mhm.
and I've made a really good salary from day one, which is
So
huge.
some people are wondering, is a good salary mean that like it's five figure, six figure? Like,
Well, I can share. So my goal was to make as much as I was making as an employed physician.
mm,
And I'm going to share this. This is actually kind of interesting, but I was working 4 half days because of the cancer situation story, right? Like the history of cancer. I was starting to ramp up my clinic, but I was working 4 half days a week. And
mhm,
I'm still working with patients only 4 half days a week. I
mhm,
haven't increased that because I was like, no, 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 I'm leaving this space. I'm not going to create, like, I want to create something that makes sense for me. And
mhm,
4 half days a week is actually what makes sense for me.
mhm,
So that's what I'm doing. I'm still working on the business, 1 or 2 days per week. And that's a lot of work, but I love that work. I love everything, honestly, about this practice. And so yeah, like basically at the end of 2023, I
mhm.
made more from the
Mm.
practice than when I was an employed physician.
Wow.
So it's more in revenue, and then you
Mhm.
have, like overheads.
Yeah.
But my practice actually has very low overhead because, I mean, honestly, thanks to EBS, because I've been wanting to open my own space, and then like it just didn't feel right. And when it's not a hell yes, then it had to be a no. So I would like ask the community, like, what do you think? And
Mhm.
everyone is like, well, what do you think, Isabel? I mean, does it actually make sense for you to open like your own space? And then you realize, well, like the two places I sublease right now, I love the people. I
Mhm.
love being there. like, what am I doing? Why would I open more? I was doing locums all the way till last month. I mean, literally like a week ago. I actually took my last locums from Mexico because I was like, I'm only doing locums via telehealth now. And then they were like, well, we don't want to continue telehealth. And I was like, I'm good. I don't need your help.
Wow. So
I'm
you're
good.
able to say like, yeah, I'm good because now you are
Yeah,
now
I'm doing
practicing on your
great.
own terms.
Yes, I
Wonderful.
actually, I want to share this because it was really funny. Because I'm not like I wasn't a business person. I don't know. I didn't know. Now I know a little bit. Like I didn't know anything about business, right? So one day I was just telling my friend, I was like, so she's a business person. Like she's an entrepreneur. She's a serial entrepreneur. We're good friends. And I was telling her, I was like, yeah, my accountant just told me that I'm profitable. But that kind of feels really painful that I'm only profitable like the last month of 2023. And she's like, Isabel, you have no idea how amazing it is that you are profitable because most enterprise are not profitable before like 2, 3, 4 years. And she's like, profitable doesn't mean that you're not in the black. It just means that you're actually doing better. Like after paying your salary, after paying your taxes, after paying your overhead, you have money that's kept. And the funny part is that I've always been profitable because I read this book thanks to EBS called Profit First. So I
Yeah.
always put a little bit of money in the
In the
profit account.
different.
But this was actually on top of that profit account. There was profit in addition to this. So,
Wow.
I mean, I think that that's kind of a cool thing. This
Yes.
month, so January 2024, I almost want to share with you, but like basically my income from just the practice is like an exponential growth. And that's huge. So this month I made 50 I think it's actually I don't know. I'm not good with number, but I think it's 100% more than last month, which was already really
So
good.
you doubled.
Yes, I basically, well, those, and then it's 50% more, 50%
Yeah.
more than last month. If I continue to do this, well, I have to, okay, vision.
You
And I
will
want to do
continue to do
more. I
this.
even want to do more. I will have like a really, really successful practice. I will make more than a cardiologist or in
Any
profit.
of the other specialties.
Yeah, like
Wow. So these
plastic
are some,
surgery.
and you know what? This is so interesting because this is only what are the tangible wins? And we
Yes.
know that with all that happens within our business, tangible wins are like, yes, but the intangible wins are usually even more exponential. So tell us, what are some of those intangible wins within your business of 2023?
Um, I mean, I have so many. I told you, I think like the most important one was the fact that I opened the practice, the fact that I let go of the locum. So, right, like I'm trusting that this is gonna be all right. I mean, it is. I mean, it's not just all right. I mean, like
You're doing, you're
yeah, exactly. I have a team that I love that I like one of the team member that I brought on recently. It's been a month and a half. She had like her own personal a drama, and she came like the next day to work telling me, so this is so cool, telling me this work grounds me and I needed this to feel good about myself. I needed to work. I'm like, holy cow, this is like so good. Like talk about an intangible win because, right, like I had someone that I liked, but it wasn't as good. I let him go. It actually ended up being a very nice let go of him. He actually onboarded her for a full week. I mean, talk about like learning how to get win, win, win.
yes.
Those are intangible wins for me. I mean, to me, they are tangible, right?
Yes, yes, no.
But
Learning
yeah,
how
it's
to that's
yeah,
as you're mentioning, you're having this situation where you're transitioning one of your team member out, and
yeah,
that team member is transitioning the other person in without the drama, without this. And
yeah,
then you have a team member that's going through personal issues, but saying that I still love coming to work
yeah,
because this helps ground me and I feel like, I'm like there's a part of such a great team that's it right there is a
yeah,
credit to the leader, which
yeah.
is
I mean,
you. So
yeah, it's funny.
congratulations.
Yeah, it's
That is
funny.
a credit to the leader.
I know. Well, I will tell you this, and I think it's
Hmm.
actually thanks to EBS, is
Hmm.
that you I don't know if it's just EBS, of course, right? But it's like, I really like what Dr. Una says and what a lot of us are saying. It's like, it's about serving. So yes, I want to make money because it's not the money. Look, I don't need a lot. I really do not. I'm not someone that, I mean, I do like to intangible wins. I wanted to fly in business class, and I have been riding business class the whole year. That's a big deal. That is a big deal. And one of the way that I can do this is that I'm paying a lot of things with my business card for the practice. So then I'm getting a lot of points so I can easily like upgrade. So intangible wins. But yeah, there's this idea that you're serving and then you're earning because you're serving so that you can elevate. And so there's this idea of, I want with this practice to, and like, it has nothing to do with me. I mean, of course, you could say, yes, it's Dr. Amigues' practice, but it's literally about my patients. It's about my team. It's about other doctors, because I really love being a doctor. And I really believe that we have given so much to become doctors. And I want to show that it's possible to other doctors to be successful without the frustration that I think is related to having insurance-based practice. And so I'm like, it's not ego, it's literally like, I have this, I want this so much.
You're being a role model to show that it's
Yeah,
possible.
but yeah, I know, but
And
it's
it's
not
not,
me, the
but
practice.
not in a way that's a bragging. It's a way that really is. I see the modesty and I see I don't want to sound like I'm bragging. It's not bragging. It's
Yeah,
really highlighting that this is a possibility. And
yeah,
therefore that helps to bring out and encourage others who
yeah,
thought that this wasn't possible. So
yeah,
now
you know,
one of the things that we'll ask
yeah.
about, like, in EBS, like how was EBS able to help you to achieve some of those 2023 goals?
Well, I'm just going to share this, is like, it's the fact, so I'll start with this. I love what Dr. Una is creating. And the reason I share this is that if you actually look at EBS, it is led by Dr. Una, but it's very much what the whole community is creating. And so that's why, when you say this, I'm like, it's the practice. It's on average MD practice. It's the community. It's not just me. Like, I'm just facilitating this. I'm not the leader that people are like blindsided and like following. It's literally, I'm a facilitator. So I would not have this practice without EBS. There is no question in my mind that I would still be probably frustrated in my where I was, and frustrated and more frustrated. I'm sure. I'm absolutely certain of that. So then for sure, EBS is the reason I have my practice right now. For sure, EBS is why I have a new employee. For sure, EBS is why I have been so successful. I mean, and that I will say, like, I can value the success because I see other people struggle and they will ask me help, and I will be like, have you done this? Have you done this? And then you realize that I'm so immersed in this whole idea of being business owner. I mean, it didn't come to me. It's literally being and swimming with other physician business owners. And they are in different level of, some are starting, some have already started for a while, some are expanding, some are, and so then you're learning and you're seeing what's possible. And that is what EBS has done for me. I mean, literally, like, that's actually almost the thing that is a little scary for me. It's like, can I actually be okay without EBS? I think I can, but I don't know that I want to.
But with that, we're on the other question, which is somebody's on the fence. They're listening to this. They're wondering, well, should I join the EntreMD Business School? Like, what would you say to that person?
I think it really depends on what they want. So, right. So, I would say, it's not for someone who thinks that by just paying money, they are gonna. No, but that's true.
Everything's just gonna happen. Yeah.
Exactly. And we've seen that, you and I, right? Like, I know we were in the same group. I remember one of our students would complain, and I got a little bit mad because I was like, "Why are you complaining? Why are you complaining? Just do the work. Just do the work. No one, like, nothing is going to be spoon-fed to an entrepreneur. It's just not going to happen." So then, but the really cool thing is to see the shift. And I really believe that the shift happened thanks to EBS, and that same person is so incredibly successful now. It's like, it's incredible to watch this, because you go from, well, I just paid so much money. Why isn't this happening to me? And then you're like, okay, hold on.
Mhm.
Yeah, I paid some money to be part of this incredible network of physicians that's, facilitated. I'm really using that, facilitated by Dr. Una. And now it's on me to do this. And I have to put the water so that the seed are actually taking and growing. And so if I don't put the water, nothing's going to happen. So I would say, like, it's not for someone who thinks that by, I mean, honestly, nothing will work if you just think that you're going to pay some money and the business is going to work. Like, it doesn't happen like that. But you could always be in your dream, and if someone offers you that, then sure. And honestly, I would almost say, like, that kind of sucks, because there really is so much pleasure at creating the business. So I love that part. I never thought that I would love that part, but I love being a business owner and the creativity that it asks. And so I think for the people who are on the fence, but I don't think you're on the fence. I mean, you just listen to someone like me or some other people, and you're going to be like, yeah, okay, hell yes. Sorry. I can't imagine that you would be on the fence. And I think if you're on the fence, then probably you just don't want to work. And that's okay. Because, it's not that much money considering how much you get from this. I mean, yeah, I mean, a
You're
business.
looking and thinking about the Isabel that started and the Isabel who's here now.
I mean, yeah, I mean, exactly. What amount of money would give that to me? I just got told by two people that they have me on their vision board. I'm like, wait, what? And so, I mean,
Wow.
this is all from
What an
EBS.
honor.
Yeah, I
What
know, right? But this is all from EBS. I mean, this is not, yeah, of course it is me. Like, there's no
yeah.
question. I did the work, and I'm still doing the work, and I love doing the work. It's not work, like, it's literally pleasure, because it's fun. It's a game, right? It's the game of the SEO. It's the game of what is gonna work and where do I put my energy,
Oh.
So it's a game. It's like life is a game. So yeah, no, it's the game, and money is
It is
money.
clear, it is very clear from this wonderful conversation that Dr. Isabel, you clearly love being an entrepreneur. So you got exposed to this like portion of life that you're like, wow,
Yeah,
everything that I know, I can pour into this and I can have fun and I'm having a great impact and I'm helping others and I'm providing
yeah,
service to others, plus also service for your team where you have a team member that's just like, "Ah, I love coming to work because I get grounded here." Like overall, like you said, you are facilitating this
yeah,
whole, one of our other colleagues says that she's like, it's kind of like a beehive where everyone can come in and then they're leaving out happy. And
yeah.
I can
Oh, that's a
definitely
cool
say
one.
that that you're doing the same. Well,
Yeah,
thank you so much, Dr. Isabel, for joining us inside the EntreMD Business
thank
School.
you.
We gave those on the outside just a little glimpse of what it's like to be on the inside. So now, for those of you who are on the fence, Dr. Isabel says, really? Are you really on the fence? Come on down and join us on the inside, the EntreMD Business School. So we'll see you guys for our next episode. Thank you guys for joining us today. Thank you, Dr. Isabel Amigues. And thank you again for taking this time out. Bye.